into some wild avocado chocolate pudding. So we'll get the ingredients ready for those. So all of that is out here. Then the equipment that is going to be out on the workstation surface, so that I'm not kind of running around grabbing things as I'm trying to build efficiency, and so that I can actually just be very present for what it is I'm doing in the very moment. So, and then the third piece is just like, am I centered and calm within myself? I think that's another third step that I am not always perfect at, but like coming into the kitchen and, you know, sort of doing this step really helps me bring presence and awareness into, okay, like I'm about to go into cook, and I'm going to be, my intention is to really connect and be present with what I'm doing. Now we get to make the best part, which is the avocado chocolate pudding. All right. Okay. So the first thing we want to do is oops. First thing you want to do is actually set the timer so that you actually know when to check your brownies.
That's awesome. Can't use by smell, huh? You gotta.
Well, you'll be able, you'll sort of be able to use your smell here too, but sometimes you just I get so in the flow.
Yeah.
You just don't want to forget that step.
Perfect.
Okay. So is everybody ready to move on to the avocado chocolate pudding? Okay. So we got ripe avocado, medium sized. Then we're going to need some 2 or 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder. So if you got that, maybe get that ready. You're going to need a little pinch of sea salt, some either half and half or almond milk, coconut milk. I'm using oat milk. And then I'm going to use a dash of, I had in the recipe, you could mince up some mint. I'm also going to just add a little bit of mint extract to mine, just to kind of give it a little, put the flavor profile a little bit more magic, I think, with the mint, in my opinion. And
I have a quick question.
yes.
Instead of mixing all this in a bowl, because we're going to use a blender, can we just put it in the blender?
Yeah, absolutely.
Or, oh, okay.
Yep. Absolutely.
I'm trying to save on dishes.
That's a good call, Joanne. I like where your mind's at. I'm using a bowl because I'm going to use a kitchen wand, so that's why I'm using a bowl. But yes, this can be transferred into your blender or food processor. If you don't have any of these electric equipment, you can also use a whisk. So that's always available to you. All right, so let's get that avocado ready. So again, I'm going to hold the knife, pinch at the bottom. I'm going to start at the top, slice in, and just sort of carefully slice the avocado in half, and then I'll twist it. Ta-da. And then the most careful part you want to do, again, pinch it right here. Just a gentle tap. And then twist and pull out. And you can discard the avocado seed. Okay, so from here, you're either going to transfer with a spoon that avocado into your blender or your bowl. And we're going to use both. We're going to use the full avocado here. So both halves equal 1. Okay. Discard that. Maybe I'll leave that. I don't know. Okay, so then next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and add that liquid. So it's either 3 or 4 tablespoons of nut milk, half and half, coconut milk. You can always add more later, so you're just going to kind of judge it like the viscosity or like the texture, how thick you want it based on your preference. So you can always add more later. So I'm going to just start mine with like 2 or 3 tablespoons. If I want to add more at the end, I'll do that. Add that little bit of pinch of sea salt. I'm going to add just a touch of mint. And then I'm going to add that cocoa powder. So if that's all in your blender, that's great. Oh, I think there's a little vanilla extract that's also going to go in there, like a 1/4 teaspoon. Okay. And then when you have everything all in your blender or in your bowl to whisk or whip up, all you're going to do is you're going to start whipping it up. I'm going to add more liquid. I already know I need more liquid. So it should be making like a pudding, kind of a pudding texture here. So you can kind of see how kind of thick it is here. Okay. Maybe you want to mix it up a little bit more, kind of get all the pieces. You want to just make sure that that avocado, all of it gets broken down and immersed into the mixture of the milk, the cocoa powder. Oh, I forgot. You need to add some sweetener to it if you want to. So I'm going to add about 2 or 3 tablespoons of sweetener. Sorry about that. I just tasted it and I'm like, wow, that's really bitter.
What are some sweeteners people could use?
Maple syrup, agave, honey. They could also use plain old sugar or coconut sugar or palm sugar.
Did we add the collagen peptides, Nick?
Oh yeah, if you want to add peptides to it to kind of add a little bit more of like a interesting element to the, like, I guess it would be more health focused. You would add collagen or like collagen powder. Collagen powder is really good with inflammation of joints. So it can kind of be like a superfood pudding.
Okay, nice.
You eat it on its own.
That's awesome.
But that step is optional. So I'm going to give this a little bit of a taste check. So again, you know, like I just think about Billy Madison, like I want my snack pack.
You don't need a snack pack, you got a banana.
Yeah. So you can kind of see that we have that with the avocado well immersed, we have a very nice texture going on. So if you want to taste check it, that's pretty good. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to slap it in the fridge, and I'm going to let that sit in the fridge just for a little bit until the brownies are all done. You want to pull out your frosting. I'm going to use this as frosting. I've never done this before, so we're going to see what happens.
And then the pudding, how long does the pudding would that last typically?
Yeah, so it looks like I've yielded probably about a little bit over a cup. So this would last in the fridge probably for 4 or 5 days. Have you ever had avocado pudding?
No. Didn't know that was a thing.
You can do anything with an avocado, brother. Almost
Yeah.
anything.
It seems like it.
Very versatile.